gentlemen, welcome to the season premiere of RHW Out of Control, Season 5. RHW's streak as one of the longest running shows in RHW history continues here tonight as we are packed in to the O2 Arena as the RHW United Kingdom Tour continues. Tonight we will witness the fallout of HardcoreMania 3. Major title changes went down. We will open the night with Victoria taking on Raven Devora in a United States Contender Series match. The brand new international champion, Ventura celebrates. AJ Parker makes their debut against Caitlyn Ramirez in a #1 Contender Series match. After being rolled up at HardcoreMania, Adam Riley will address the audience, and two big beefy men will go one-on-one as Afa Toa takes on Axis. And the brand new Wildcard Division champion, Bobby Legend, will speak tonight. And as the new women's champion will make a huge announcement later on. And for our semi-main event, the Great Heist continues as we crown a new Key to the Vault winner. And the major HardcoreMania main event, rematch between Cyrus and Meyers, as RHW starts now.
Inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending. Controlling, I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. My walls are closing in. Felt this way before, so insecure.
Oh, I can hear it already. The boos. You know, it's funny. I come out here looking damn good, as I always, and all I hear is hatred. But that's nothing new, is it? Because whether you like it or not, the man you're all going to be paying attention to at the Battle of the Rising Sun is me. I know. You all want to hear some cutesy little promo about how I'm going to fight with honor. Or whatever the hell Meyers probably is thinking right now. The new undisputed world champion. Funny how things work out, huh? A guy wins a title at HardcoreMania, and all of a sudden he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Shut up, you idiots. Seriously, you think I'm gonna stand here and kiss the ass of some fed whore who just happens to be in the right place at the right time? He won the title. Good for him, I guess. But let's be real here. Meyers isn't a champion. He's just the face of people's little fairy tale. The guy who they get to worship as if he's the answer to everything. Let's call it as it is. Meyers was handed the title at HardcoreMania because the so-called fans begged for it. They begged for anyone, to dethrone Cyrus. Let's talk about Cyrus for a minute, shall we? Now, I know what you're all thinking. Oh, Seth is just bitter. He's just mad. Well, guess what? You're right. But here's the truth. Cyrus was a dick, sure. But at least he was a dominant dick. At least the man earned his reign. He was a ruthless champion. A champion that was real. He didn't need your rah-rah support or cheap cheers. Cyrus held that title with an iron grip. And the reason he was on top for so long was because no one could take him down. Now here comes Meyers, acting like he's the next big thing. What? You think just because you won at HardcoreMania, you're gonna waltz into Japan and hold on to that title? I'm not done. You see, the problem with Meyers is simple. He's everything I despise about this place. He's the people's champion. The same people who think wearing a t-shirt with his ugly mug on it makes them important. He's the kind of guy who'd shake every hand and kiss every baby, just to keep the title he doesn't deserve. I don't need any of that. I don't need a bunch of fans chanting my name to feel validated. I don't need to put some fake smile and pretend like I'm here for you. Hell no. I'm here for me. And I'm here to take what should have been mine a long time ago. The Undisputed World Championship. So, Meyers, you're standing in my way. You think you're going to hold on to that title after the Battle of the Rising Sun? You can. I've been in this business long enough to know that titles like that aren't given to nice guys. They're earned through blood, sweat, and dominance. And guess what, Meyers? You don't have what it takes to hold on to that belt against me. You're not ruthless. You're not cold-blooded. You're not a champion. You're just some lucky guy who had his moment. That's all it's going to be. A moment. Because when I'm done with you, that title won't be just mine. It will be a reminder of everything you're not. You can boo me all you want. It doesn't matter. At the Battle of the Rising Sun, the real champion is going to rise. And that's me. I'll leave you in the dust, Meyers. I'll take that title, and I'll do it with style. You see, unlike Cyrus, who despite being a dick, at least had the guts to stand on his own. You need the fans. You need their approval. And when they see me hold that belt above my head, they'll realize that they've been wrong all along. So enjoy your little moment, Maya. Hold on to that title as long as you can, because at Battle of the Rising Sun, I'm taking it from you. And I'm going to make sure everybody knows just who the real champion is.
We kick off Season 5 with a Women's United States Championship Contender Series match as the Platinum Princess herself takes on Raven Devora next, one-on-one, to kick off Season 5. Victoria and her manager Damian Bex. Victoria has won championships all over the world, but she is still yet to become champion here in RHW. She was pulled from HardcoreMania 3 after being brutally attacked by Amber Young, who she cost in the show opener on night 1, helping Megan secure the victory. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite her in the ass tonight, but now she looks ahead to Raven Devora. Now here comes her opponent, the woman who shocked the world at HardcoreMania. The slap heard all around the world, bitch slapping Cyrus, leading him into a downward spiral, eventually losing to his loss of the RHW Undisputed Championship to Meyers. The winner of this match will move up the ranks of the Women's United States Championship. The title is currently held by Veronica Sabin, who's going to be watching these matches very carefully as they unfold. These two women making history tonight, kicking off Season 5. The bell rings, contendership match underway. Raven Devora and Victoria circling each other down. Collar and elbow tie up middle of the ring. Wait a minute, these two pushing back. Stalemate into the corner.
Let him
out! Here comes the ref looking to break it up. But wait a minute. Oh, Victoria with a cheap shot. But now, wait a minute, Raven charges into a clothesline, ducked under by Victoria, and here we go. Lock up yet again, middle of the ring. And wait a minute, ooh. Goes behind, but Victoria wastes no time prying the arms off, back to the back of Raven Devora, but Raven with an arm drag. And now headlock, we are grounded now. Headlock locked in middle of the ring. Victoria trying to fight out, Victoria making it back to her feet, countering to a headlock of her own. But Victoria pushes her off into a tilt-a-world backbreaker. What a gnarly backbreaker. Going for a double foot stomp. Victoria rolling around. But Raven rolls through, going for a right hook. Nobody home. Victoria with the right hook of her own, and another one. Victoria fighting Devora off. Irish whip. Wait a minute. Reversal. Tossed into the corner. And now Raven eats a right elbow from Victoria, who tries to eat a clothesline dropkick. Counter for counter. Victoria off the ropes. Blocks the kick from Devora. Victoria, Raven, first time one-on-one match here tonight. Big opportunity down the line. Wait a minute, roll through. Big kick to the face. Damien back, watching ringside, double foot stomp to the chest. And now Raven with a big kick, but he rolls through. And now these two, here we go, trading blows for the first time in Season 5. Victoria, Raven Devora, battle it out. Raven with a right hook. Victoria with the right hook. Wait, no, Raven blocks it. We have a hockey fight here in the O2 Center. Big right hook takes Raven Devora down. Stomp. Wait a minute. Raven blocked it. Kick to the gut. Snapmare. And look at this. Oh, it's snapping on the neck. Victoria rolls out of the ring. Raven wastes no time going to the top rope. Going for something, but Victoria catches it out of midair. And a power bomb onto the ring. Oh, and slamming her into it for good measure. Victoria takes Raven, throwing her back into the ring. Pinfall can only take place in the ring. Submission as well. Goes for an elbow drop to the back. And stomp to the face. Raven takes control yet again. Double foot stomp rolling through. Big clothesline. Now Victoria fires back to the lariat. Raven keeps popping up, but she's brought back down to the drop kick. Devora climbing to the corner. And wait a minute, Victoria raking at the eyes of Raven Devora. Judging from the crowd, both of these women aren't very liked here in the RHW fan base. In the RHW universe, knee to the gut. Now Victoria going to the top rope. Going for the platinum plunge. Nobody home. Victoria's up. And Raven spikes her with a white noise. Victoria is in a big, deep trouble here. Hooks the leg for the cover. Kick it a 2 for Victoria. Raven seems a little shocked at the stiff 2 count there. Victoria climbing into the corner, but wait a minute, we're taking things high risk now. Raven in an avalanche position, going for a hurricane run-up, but Victoria holds on, crashing to the floor, and a 630 senton for the win. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 from Devora, and immediately kicking Victoria off. Devora going for a suplex, but Victoria finding a backdoor, sliding out. Off the ropes, clothesline stuck under by Raven. No, wait a minute, roll through, kick to the face, Victoria in the corner, and she's a big splash. Raven Devora is on a roll. Devora now setting up her target. Irish whip, wait a minute, no, countered by Victoria. And a big monkey splash from the corner. Victoria taking a high risk once again. Time to fire herself up, but wait a minute, Raven meets her on the top rope, looking for it again, with this time avalanche hurricane rana. Now Devora telling her to get to her feet. What a match this has been to kick off Season 5. Small package DDT. And Devora wastes no time in hooking the leg to secure her spot in the Contendership Series. Kick out at 2 from Victoria. Raven immediately back to her feet. Standing Victoria up. Dragging her over to the corner. Ooh, face first. Both women have been hungry for championship gold. Both Fat Mania out. But Raven Devora served Cyrus for a year and a half, one of the backbones of the Empire that has fallen. And Victoria has won championships all over the community. Oh, and knees to the corner. Nobody home, and a big splash, taking Raven down. Raven rolling out of the ring. I noticed Damien Beck is very involved in this match, I will say. But now Victoria setting herself up for something. But Raven comes in, but she's caught by Victoria. But she fires back with rapid fire punches. And Ringwood Frankensteiner. But wait a minute, now here comes Damien Beck on the apron, distracting Raven. The ref needs to do something about this. This sleazeball keeps getting involved. And Victoria's matches. Wait a minute, not like this. Roll up. Victoria looking to steal the victory. Kick out at 2. Raven back up to her feet. But wait a minute. This time she's nailed a big impaler DDT. Hooks the leg off the rebound. And a kick out at 2.5 this time. Victoria can't believe Raven kicked out of the Impaler. But now Raven getting back up to the top rope. Going for something there. But wait a minute. Raven lands her with a corner face buster. Raven found an opening. She's struck. Will she get it? Victoria gets the shoulder up at 2.9, keeping the match alive. And now Devora stands Victoria up. Right hook to the face. And another one, but this time caught by Victoria. Victoria kick to the gut. Wait a minute. We're going for the future shock. But Raven smartly countering into an arm drag. But wait a minute. Damien Vex pulling her out of the ring. What the hell?
Get down! I'm warning you! Don't interfere!
And Damien Vex is being thrown from the match. Raven trying to get her gears after being pulled out of the ring. Back into the match. But Raven eats a right hook from Victoria. She's laying dizzy on the top rope. Oh my gosh, Victoria and Raven Devora. Superplex! Both women are down, and this is indeed awesome. As Victoria staggers to her feet, looking for the platinum plunge. But nobody home. Devora somehow rolls out of the way. And an side suplex. Raven has an opening now. As Victoria gets to her feet, kick to the gut, looking for it a second time. Well, let's do it. Small package pile driver, but who the hell? Raven just got taken out. Oh my god. You sick son of a bitch. Cyrus getting revenge with a stomp to his former Empire member. But I mean, this is just sick. But Victoria doesn't care. She goes to the top rope. Platinum plunge. I mean, how sick in the head do you have to be to stomp your own wife into the canvas? And now a future shock. DDT hooks the leg. 2-3. Victoria wins the contendership. I mean, congratulations to Victoria, but you could argue that Raven had that match in the bag.
Here is your winner.
But either way, that sick son of a bitch Cyrus just cannot take a loss. But Victoria moves up in the rankings. Here from the brand new International Heavyweight Champion, Clark Ventura, the man who pulled off the impossible and ended Christian Morgan's 2-year undefeated streak.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 230 pounds, the International Heavyweight Champion, Clark Ventura.
You know, I told you all this moment was coming. For a year and a half, I've been telling you that I was going to take this belt, and I was going to make it mine. And tonight, right here, I proved it. I said I was going to beat Christian Morgan, and I did. I tapped out the man who had been on top for 2 years straight. The man who called himself untouchable, unbeatable. And what happened? What happened when we faced off in that ring? I tapped him out. This wasn't just a fluke. This wasn't just luck. This was a year and a half of blood, sweat, and tears. Every grueling match, every brutal training session, every sacrifice, it all led to this. I climbed the mountain, I took on every challenge in my path. And now, this is mine. You all saw it. Christian Morgan's streak was legendary, and for a moment, people thought that no one could touch him. But they forgot one thing. They forgot about me. They forgot about Clark Ventura, the one who was always ready to rise, always ready to push through every obstacle, every setback. They forgot that I don't back down, I don't quit, and I sure as hell don't let anyone stand in my way. For a year and a half, I've been proving myself. Every time I was knocked down, I got back up. Every time someone told me I wasn't ready, I showed them I was more than prepared. And now, I stand here as the international champion. The man who earned this moment. The man who didn't need anyone's help, didn't need any shortcuts, just a whole lot of heart, determination, and a desire to be the best. And now, the world is looking at me. They're looking at the man who took down the unstoppable Christian Morgan. They're looking at the man who finally reached the pinnacle of RHW. But this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. I didn't come this far to just hold on to this belt for a few weeks. No. I'm not here to be just another champion. I'm here to be the champion. The one everyone remembers. The one everyone respects. The one who sets the standard for what it means to be at the top. So to anyone who's out there, anyone who thinks they can step up and take this from me, bring it on. I'm ready for whoever wants to try and take this belt. Because trust me, you're gonna need more than just heart to take down Clark Ventura. You're gonna need everything you've got and then some. And even then, it won't be enough. I said it before, and I'll say it again. This is my time. This is my moment. And no one can take this from me.
Who we have here. Clark Ventura, the man of the hour, standing there with that shiny little title, acting like he's the king of RHW. You know, I was watching you, Clark. I was listening to your little speech about how you finally made it. You're proud of yourself, huh? After all the hype, all the talk, you're finally the world champion. But let me tell you something, Clark. You don't impress me. You never did. You've been climbing for a year and a half, huh? Well, guess what, buddy? You climbed, but you still ended up just like the rest of them. A washed-up piece of shit who uses RHW to fuel his own fragile ego. You're not special, Clark. You're just another guy who got lucky. You beat Morgan. So what? He was never the man he used to be. Hell, I could have beaten him too. But unlike you, I don't need to hang around with the title to feel validated. You think you're the greatest thing since sliced bread? Please, you're just playing off of RHW's history, trying to pretend like you've earned something that you couldn't even understand if it slapped you in the face. Look at me, Clark. I've earned everything I've ever gotten, and I've taken more than my fair share of souls along the way. I didn't climb for a year and a half. I took what was mine. I took it all. And I don't give a damn about how you feel about me, because I'm not some washed-up joke playing the hero on TV. No, I'm a man who's lived in the shadows, and I know the truth about RHW that you'll never know. You're just a puppet who thinks he's the star. You think you've got it all figured out, but you're nothing but a side act. You want to play champion? Fine. But don't think for a second you're the one calling the shots around here. I've watched guys like you come and go, thinking you're something special. But here's the truth, Clark. You're just another stepping stone. Another moment for me to remind everyone who the real power in RHW is. So you can stand there and hold that title like it means anything. But deep down, you know what I'm saying is true. You're just a washed-up ego trip, and I'm the man who's going to take everything you've worked for. You think you're on top now, but you've got no idea what's coming for you. Not from me, not from anyone. You're just a joke. You know, Clark, I've been watching you. I remember when you used to stand up, when you used to fight back against the corrupt RHW Board of Directors. Back then, you weren't afraid to challenge the system, to defy the puppeteers pulling the strings. But then you stopped. And why? Was it all because you wanted a title? Did that shiny belt seduce you into complacency? You traded rebellion for recognition, sacrificed your true purpose on the altar of ego. And that's a damn shame, Clark, because what you did then mattered. You were a voice for the voiceless, a spark in a system drowning in lies. Instead, now you're just another washed-up relic, clinging to a title that means nothing without heart. I do what I do for RHW. I give the people the brutal truth they deserve. No sugarcoating, no hiding behind rules. When I ripped Ricky Yamamoto's eye out, it wasn't mindless brutality. It was a sacrifice, a necessary act to show the depth of this rotten institution. Every savage act, every moment of chaos I bring, it's all part of the plan to expose the decay at RHW's core. I'm not just here for glory. I'm here to tear down the mask of hypocrisy that the board of directors wears so well. And now, Clark, listen to this. I have something I need to say to you. Something I believe only you can hear, because you're the only one who still carries that lost spark. I see you, Clark, the man who once had the courage to stand alone against tyranny. I know you feel it too, deep inside, that burning need to change what's wrong with RHW. You see, while you've been busy basking in the glow of a title, I've been fighting the real war, and it's high time someone brought the truth to light. So here it is. I challenge you, Clark Ventura. Not as the so-called champion who parades a belt, but as the fighter who once dared to defy the corrupt order. I believe you're the only one who can end this madness. Together we can bring down the puppeteers and expose the rotted foundation of this business. Will you rise up again and reclaim that rebellious spirit? Or will you let your title define you as nothing more than a pawn in their sick game? The choice is yours. But mark my words, if you choose to stand aside, if you let your legacy fade into obscurity while the corruption runs rampant, then I'll keep marching forward alone. And I promise you, I won't stop until every single lie is shattered. Time's running out, Clark. The people are hungry for change. And tonight, I demand an answer. Are you ready to shed the mask of a washed-up champion and fight for what truly matters? Or will you continue to hide behind your hollow title, content to let RHW rot from the inside out? I'm waiting for you, Clark V. Ventura. Stand with me, or get out of the way, because I'm done playing nice with a system that's already dead. This is war, and I'm calling you out. Right here, right now.
Who the hell do you think you are, Nick? You come out here on my time to insult me, to belittle everything I've worked for. And then you have the audacity to ask me to join you? You crazy son of a bitch. Let's talk about what you do, Nick. You're a deranged, psychotic freak who ripped Ricky Yamamoto's goddamn eyeball out with your bare hands. Live on television. You think that makes you a badass? No, that makes you a monster. Hell, that's the kind of shit you see in horror movies, not in a wrestling ring. You're out of your mind, and the board? Nah, Nick, the board isn't a problem for me. They can do their worst, but they'll never break me. They never will. So don't come out here talking about the board like I'm some puppet on their string. I'm my own man. And I fight for myself and the people, not some corrupt group of suits sitting behind a desk. Now you want a response, Nick? You're asking me to join your crazy-ass faction, the End of Rapture? That joke of a group that's led by that low-life, self-obsessed, two-faced, blood-sucking parasite Webbs? And you want me to team up with that plastic hoe, Taylor Cruz? Fuck. Number, you're crazy. You're hallucinating if you think I'm gonna join you in your little madness. You ran someone over with a damn car. You retired 2 men with your violent bullshit, and now you want me to stand beside you in some sick, twisted alliance. Hell. No. So Nick, here's what I'm gonna tell you. You want war. You got it. You want to drag me down into your personal hell of chaos and insanity? Well, you'll have to get through me first, and trust me, you're gonna regret the day you ever thought I was weak enough to join you. I fight alone, always have, always will. So take your end of rapture, your bloodshed, and your delusions, and shove it. You're on your own, crazy bastard. I've got bigger things to do than team up with someone as twisted as you. And trust me when I say, I will be the one to bring this mess to an end, one way or another.
I did what needed to be done, Clark. I'm not here to play by your little rules or kiss anyone's ass. I'm not some badass trying to get a rise out of you. I'm a monster. And monsters do whatever it takes to make sure things get done. You think I'm twisted? You think I'm sick? Well, you're damn right I am. And the thing is, I don't give a single damn about what you or anyone else thinks about it. I'm doing what I have to do to expose the real problems in RHW. You want to talk about the board? Well, let me tell you something you don't know, Clark. I've seen them. I've seen the board, Clark. I know who's pulling the strings behind the curtain. You want to know who they really are? It's Sean Lavo, the same man who hides behind a suit and a smile. The same man who's been running this place into the ground from the shadows. I've seen him in board meetings, Clark. I've been in the rooms where the decisions are made, where the power is consolidated, where people like you are manipulated into thinking they're the ones calling the shots. But they're not. It's Lavo. And you've been too blind to see it. But that's the thing about you, isn't it, Clark? You've been too busy playing the hero, too focused on your shiny title to actually see what's been going on around you. You've been so caught up in your own little world that you've failed to realize that you're no better than the people you think you're standing against. Because if you won't help me bring down the real enemy, if you won't join me in exposing the truth, then you're just as much a part of the problem as they are. And don't even get me started on Big Trey. You want to know who attacked Ty Matthews backstage? It was Big Tree, the big joke of RHW, right? The one who everyone thinks is harmless. Number Big Trey is a pawn in this game, just like everyone else. And he's gonna be appointed GM in the next few weeks. Yeah, the joke's on you, Clark. You don't get it. You think you're fighting for the right reasons. You think you understand this game. You don't. You don't understand what's really going on here. While you were busy running your mouth about how you earned that title, the real players have been making moves behind your back. And when Big Trey gets that GM spot, when the board has complete control, it'll be too late for you. You'll have lost your chance to change anything. You'll just be another puppet on the string, just like the rest of them. So go ahead, Clark. Stay in your little delusional world, holding on to that title. But don't come crying to me when you realize that you've been played just like everyone else. Did what needed to be done, Clark. And deep down, you know I'm right.
Sean Lavo, that man fought his damn hardest to save us from Cyrus. He fought to try and give this place a chance, to give us the stability we need. You want to accuse him of being the problem? You think that man's behind all the corruption? Nick, you're hallucinating. You've lost your mind. I've seen Sean Lavo, I've heard his struggles, and I've been right there with him as he fought for RHW's survival. He's not the enemy. You're the one with the twisted mind, blaming everyone around you for your own damn mess. You're so wrapped up in your own chaos that you can't even see what's real anymore. And Big Trey? Harmless? You call him harmless, but no, Nick. He's not the problem here. The problem is you. A man who's willing to burn this whole place down just for a little bit of attention. I don't know what the hell you were smoking when you showed up here today, but I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm done playing games with you, Nick. I've heard all your wild accusations, and I'm not buying a single word of it. This is reality, and I'm still here. I'm a fighting champion. I don't need to hide behind conspiracy theories or play with people's lives for a cheap thrill. You want to fight, Nick? You've got it. I'm not some coward who sits back and lets things slide. I ended Christian Morgan's 2-year streak, and I'm not stopping now. I'm laying the challenge out right now, without any more of this bullshit. I'm calling you out to Chicago, my hometown, where I've earned every ounce of respect. I want you in a Chicago street fight for my international championship. You want to test me? Fine. Let's settle it right where it all started for me. No more games. No more hiding behind accusations. I'm ready to fight, and I'm ready to make you regret ever stepping in my way.
Fine, I accept. But remember this, Clark. If you're not with me, then you must be destroyed. That's how this works. You had your chance to stand with me, but you chose the wrong side. And for that, you will suffer. In Chicago, your family will watch, Clark. They'll watch as I tear you limb from limb. I'm going to drag you out into the parking lot and break your arm with a car door right in front of everyone. And then, when you think it can't get worse, I'm going to bite your damn ear off. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to tear it from your head and show you what it truly means to be a monster. You want to see what I'm capable of? You want to test me? I'll show you, Clark. I'll show you a monster, up close and personal. And there won't be a damn thing you can do about it. This is where it ends for you. You wanted a fight? Well, you've got it. And when I'm done with you, there won't be a trace left of the so-called champion you think you are.
You think you got me, Nick? You think you can intimidate me with your threats and your twisted mind games? You don't scare me. And no matter what you do, no matter how far you try to take it, I'm still standing here. This isn't about ego, and it's not about proving I'm some monster like you. This is about something much bigger than you could ever understand. I'm fighting for respect. I'm fighting for the truth. And when I get you in that Chicago street fight, I'm not just going to fight you, Nick. I'm going to break you. You want to tear me apart? You want to make me bleed? Fine. But you'll regret it, because when I'm done with you, there won't be a damn thing left for you to destroy. You're right about one thing. You'll see a monster in that ring, but it won't be you, it'll be me. And after I beat you, there'll be no more Nick Stevens. Just a memory of a man who thought he could take everything from me, but ended up losing it all. So bring your car doors, bring your threats, bring whatever the hell you think will break me. But know this, you're stepping into my world now. And when the dust settles in Chicago, you'll have nobody left to blame but yourself.
The Samoan monster making his way to the ring. This is a personal match that I've wanted to see for quite some time now. But these two giants finally collide as Afa Toa takes on the Ticket to Glory contract holder, Axis, next.
And his opponent from Milwaukee, Minnesota, weighing in at 228 pounds,
This man has had matches stopped because he beat his opponent to the point. where they could not compete anymore. A 3-time wild card champion. Axis is the fourth that you do not want to fuck with. But Afa Toa, have to remember, had a streak of 21 before that was ended by Christian Morgan. But you have to remember, Axis did pin Afa Toa in the Ticket to Glory Fatal 4-Way match at HardcoreMania 3. These men both worked for Cyrus at one point in time, actually being the right-hand man. Axis, a one-time tag team champion, the bell rings as these two behemoths are set to go one-on-one as these two circle each other down as the match goes underway. Look at these two staring each other down. Afa Toa throws the right hand, and here we go. Shots being fired, back and forth. Who will be the first to make a mistake? Afa Toa and Axis, one-on-one for the first time ever. Afa Toa blocking the punch, but these two still going at it. Axis fighting back. These two with these stiff closed hand punches to the face. No give there with these right hands. Afa Toa, the Samoan monster. Axis, the monster. As these two still going on. And then Axis catching it. Afa Toa looking to get a win. Oh, big right hand! Knocking him down. Afa Toa crawling the corner, but Axis went for a knee. Knee to the corner, taking him out. And Afa Toa taking advantage with a leg drop to the arm. And now Afa Toa continuing to single out the body part, the right arm of Axis, stomping on the hand. Axis trying to stagger to his feet, but Afa Toa sees it coming. Clothesline, kick to the gut from Axis. Now Axis has a championship contract. He can cash in whenever he wants. Oh, looking to get some retribution under the arm of Afa Toa. No, don't let Toa's size fool you. He can fly. Trust me. But Axis, though, wait a minute. Oh, my God. And Axis tossed to the floor like he's nothing. And Afa Toa's fired up. Axis can pull out some pretty, shocking maneuvers for a man of his size too, but Afa Toa wastes no time bringing the action back into the ring as the big man goes to the top rope. And diving headbutt from nobody home. Wait a minute. Oh, but he grabs the arm of Axis and headbutts to the arm yet again. And now wait a minute. Oh my God, Afa Toa. Oh my God, trying to hyperextend that elbow, trying to snap the arm of the former wildcard champion. And an elbow drop. And Afa Toa's not done yet. An elbow drop barrage. As Afa Toa in full control. Wait a minute. Look at this. Flowing over. But wait a minute. Oh my God. And turned into an Alabama slam from Axis. Now bouncing the Afa Toa off the canvas. Stomp after stomp. Unforgiving from Axis. And now Toa trying to create some distance between himself. Crawling into the corner, but Axis not relenting on the attack with a violent barrage in the corner. And now, wait a minute, Afa Toa trying to get back up, but Axis with a big lariat. Toa keeps popping up. Wait a minute. Catches him. Oh my God. And a TKO using the top rope. Axis falls to the floor, and that maneuver busts him wide open, but Axis eats a torpedo DDT. As Afa Toa somehow flying through the air like gravity does not affect this man at all. Look at the welts forming on the back of Axis. Toa brings them back into the ring. Thank you for tuning in on the Season 5 premiere of Out of Control. Toa to the top rope, oh my God. And a corkscrew moonsault to the back of Axis, followed by a stiff right hook. And now Toa has been in full control since that TKO. Axis looks like he has seen better days. And now the Samoan monster driving the face of Axis into the corner repeatedly. The crowd chanting along. Craving more violence here on Out of Control episode 1. But Axis is still somehow getting to his feet, but Toa tosses him across the ring like he's nothing. And now, oh, big stomp. Afa Toa has his prey in his sight, violently tossing him to the corner. Oh, face first into the turnbuckle. And now Axe is barely moving on the middle turnbuckle, but a stomp to the arm again. But wait a minute, Axe is trying to capitalize. Oh, but he's round off the top rope. And now Afa Toa to the top yet again in this match. And a Samoan splash, landing perfectly, looking to put his prey away. 1, 2, Axis with a kick out of 2. Axis is still somehow alive. And pulling his feet out from beneath him, Axis trying to turn the tables. Afa Toa rolling out of the ring. Axis to the top rope, and a diving headbutt to the skull, followed up by a jumping senton. Now Axis has Toa tossing him into the ring. Now the tables have turned, and this very brutal matchup. Toa still staggering to his feet. Somehow, wait a minute, has him up. Afa Toa slides out the back door, pushes him away. Going for a running elbow. Wait a minute, kicks the gut from Toa. Toa looking for the spike, but no, eats a big right hook instead. Kick to the gut. And oh my gosh, pump handle, X Factor! Afa Toa's skull bouncing off the canvas. And now Axis wasting no time trying to cave in the chest of Toa. Rapid fire stomps. We haven't seen Afa Toa look this out of it in a while. But oh, the toll definitely taking on the body of Axis as he clobbers him with the right hook. And now has him on the throat, going for a chokeslam. No, countered by Toa. Toa, wait a minute. Has him up, and a tombstone pile driver to seal the deal, to pick up the victory. And a kick out at 2. But wait a minute. Toa has the finish in his sight. Grabs him by the throat, goes for the spike, but no, countered. And now Axis going for a spike of his own, and Afa Toa counters. And here we go. Both men pounding the living piss out of each other live from the O2 Center in the United Kingdom. And now, wait a minute, the Afa Toa trying to go for a slam, but Toa turns away, crushing Axis. Now Axis on the ground, not Afa Toa trying to figure out what he wants to do next. On the top rope, Axis to the top rope, to the top of his feet, right hook, and now both of these giant men are on the top rope, and oh my god, we might have hopefully they reinforce the ring, but wait a minute, Toa sliding out, landing on his feet, Axis in a powerbomb position, but no way, punches to the face, and Axis tosses Toa through the middle rope like he's nothing. Gotta get that practice in. The Royal Rumble is just episodes away, and wait a minute, oh, going for a suicide dive, but he eats a right hook from Afa Toa. Looking for something. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Big splash. Holy hell. A man of that size should not be able to do that. But oh my god. And a kick out of 2.5. That is the closest Afa Toa has gotten to the victory in this matchup. But Toa says he's not done. Going to the top rope. Axis back to his feet. Right hook. Oh my god. Toa jumping over. Rolling through. But oh my god. Fall away. Samoan drop. And now rapidly trying to cave in to the chest. Axis not giving in. Stomp after stomp to the chest. And oh my god. At this point, the ref needs to get in here and stop this. And now Axis. And we've seen this before. It has decimated dozens of men. The rapid fire Samoan spikes to the neck. Oh! Gator roll. Falcon arrow. And Axis is in full control. But Afa Toa, wait a minute. Meeting him up on the top rope. Still alive somehow. Superplex. Rolling through into the Samoan spike. No! Following through. Samoan spike from Axis. Finally nailing it. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, Axis just defeated Afa Toa. What a sequence.
Here is your winner,
The battle scars are showing. Afa Toa pushed Axis to his limit, but at the end of the day, Axis was a better man as he goes home with a dominant victory over Afa Toa yet again.
Real hardcore wrestling. RHW. Man, it seems like just yesterday I stepped into the company and I said that I was going to do amazing things when I'm here, that I would set the standard, that I would put on 5-star matches that the universe was captivated by, that I would make a moment every single time I step in that RHW ring. And even though my first match, I believe my first match, it didn't go the way that I planned. It didn't go the way that I planned. Nope. But would you look at how things turned out? Your trillionaire titan production, get this right. I saw that you made my pockets a little light in that tweet, pal. Get your shit right. Oh, man. Your trillionaire titan went into HardcoreMania 3. And he got the dub in that ladder match. I pulled Royo off that damn well ladder. I put him on the table and I drove that elbow right into his chest. I said, "You ain't winning nothing." Because I had all intentions of getting that championship around my waist. And I made a moment, I made a statement, and it's not going to stop. Oh, it's just getting started. Because when the trillionaire titan, when Bobby Legend, the moment maker, the son of greed himself, gets a championship around his waist, it don't matter what championship it is, I make it the most desirable title in the company. I make it the most desired championship in the locker room. So that means, no offense to all the other champions out there. No offense to all the RHW champions that are on the roster. But now, each and every one of you got to step your game up. That's right. Because the Trillionaire Titan is going to make this title the title in RHW. Oh yeah, real hardcore wrestling got a real champion on their hands, a real competitor. I intend to make this title right here outshine all the others. Now, it's said that I have to defend this title 7 times and I could cash in for any championship I want. But you see, I might go a little further. I might go a little further. My goal is to make this title the top prize in RHW. That's right. That is the Trillionaire Titan's goal. So when this title comes off my waist, it will be the most important championship in RHW. No doubt about it. No questioning. Why? Because the Trillionaire Titan held it down. The Trillionaire Titan put that championship on and made it shine. Made it sparkle. He put the value up on that championship. He made it the most prestigious title there is in RHW. So you guys, you other champions, you better step your game up. Because Bobby's on a whole other level. This title right here is going to be on a whole other level. And it's going to be undeniable, undisputed, that the Wild Card Championship is the top championship in the whole company. But enough about that. RHW, say hello to your new champion, your new Wild Card champion. I got people to fire and lives to ruin. You guys take care.
Next up, a fatal four-way, the Great Heist triple threat. Who will walk away with the key to the vault? And here comes one of the four men, Brian Warzone, putting his past behind him here in RHW, looking to move ahead to Israel and secure his key to the vault. And making his out-of-control debut, here comes Jaden Aries. The prophecy is here, making his debut at the grandest stage of them all in a six-man battle royal, eliminating 3 men and making it down to the final 2. And now Jaden Aries has his chance to secure his key to the vault. Now here comes RHW's newest signing, the first debut of Season 5. Here comes Bo Turner. This could be a career opportunity for him tonight, securing a key to the vault. I mean, the winner of this match will go on to the Great Heist if they are still holding the key and face off in a championship match. But the thing is, they don't know what title they're challenging for until after the match is over. Quite the unique tournament we've got set up for us. Diego Rivera, the first key holder, 1 of 4. As we crown the second one here tonight, can Mr. Bo Turner pull off the upset win here in a fatal 4-way match and secure his spot at the Heist? And here comes the former inaugural workhorse champion, the man who's been dead set on getting his championship back, the prince of suffering himself. Here comes Ash.
And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 241 pounds,
Ash took on Trevor Dennis in HardcoreMania 3, beating him so badly he's been forced to retire from RHW. Ash had a feud of the year contender with Jackson Drake in their trilogy battling over the Workhorse Championship. Ash, if he can secure this key, will get an opportunity to reclaim his title yet again. Ryan Warzone, Jaden Aries, Bo Turner, and Ash set to compete in a fatal four-way great heist Key to the Vault qualifier match. Key is hanging in the balance. As the bell rings, this match is underway. And we're off to an explosive start here. Aries with a kick. Ryan sidesteps. Ryan with an Irish whip. Jaden bouncing off the rope. Ryan went for a shot there, but he's caught by Aries. Aries with an elbow. And now with a kick combination. Ducked under. Oh, but he eats a kick. And now Ashham's flying into the drop kick. Jaden off the ropes, but he's caught with a pop-up backbreaker. Ash is trying to snap Aries in half as Ash is on a roll already. What an explosive start to this fatal four-way with a full-away slam from Ash. But wait a minute, Turner with the right hook, and wasting no time, Canadian Destroyer already, and charging right into Aries with a clothesline, and now a forearm as he's seated in the corner. Aries hung up on the ropes, has him by the arm, and top rope DDT plants him down. Ryan Warzone, who's flying in out of nowhere with a drop kick, almost like a heat-seeking missile. Stiff knee. Turner goes for a chop. Nobody home, and he eats a spinning forearm from Warzone, making his presence known in the match, but he eats a Frankensteiner. And now Ash, snapmare, knee to the face to Turner, but Ryan, off the ropes, but wait a minute, he's caught. Backbreaker, but Aries, with a famous throw out of nowhere. Aries taking advantage of the situation. Turner looking for a dropkick. Aries trying to get his moment to shine here. Very cocky individual here, planting him down to the neck breaker. And Aries firing the crowd up, firing himself up as Turner staggers to his feet, and a beautiful Northern Light suplex. But Ash with a coup de grace, trying to cave Aries' chest in, looking for an early victory in the fatal four-way to kick out at 2. But wait a minute, here comes Ryan Warzone with a clothesline and another. Ash keeps popping up, grabs the legs and takes him down. And now though, Aries with a big right hook to Warzone, splash. And now Aries with a bulldog. Jaden Aries going to the top rope now. What does he have in mind? Big frog splash. Hooks the leg to hold the second key. Warzone kicks out at 2. Ryan in the ropes now. Wait a minute. Irish whip. Duck down. And a Hurricane Rana from the Prophecy. Off the ropes though, Warzone stopping the spinning hook. And now, wait a minute. Warzone trying to go for something there. Aries sliding out the back door. And wait a minute, butterfly neck breaker. But here comes Turner with a Hurricane Rana from the top rope out of nowhere. And now Turner stomping on every single body part of Jaden Aries and finishing over the stomp to the face. But wait a minute, he's countered by Aries. Jaden goes for a super kick. He's caught by Turner, but beautiful counter. Taking out of that, and now wasting no time scaling the top rope. Jaden Aries, going for something there, but he lands on the canvas, and a powerful suplex sends him flying from Turner. And now Jaden Aries trying to get some distance, but now he finds himself on the top rope. Bo Turner, oh my God, avalanche German suplex. And now Turner finds himself on the top rope. Beautiful moonsault to put Jaden away. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 from Aries. And wait a minute, oh, Ryan snatched out of midair. And look at the power of Bo Turner, catching him in midair and slamming him down with a suplex. And wait a minute, oh my God, hammer lock. Lariat goes for the cover. Ryan is still alive. Jumping neck breaker takes both men out as Ash has re-entered the fatal 4-way. And now wait a minute, Ash charging. Oh, big elbow drop. Ash, the first man in history to hold the Workhorse Championship. Oh, GTS. Ash tosses Ryan out of the ring and looking for something here. Suicide torpedo DDT. But wait a minute, Bo Turner, it's his turn. Suicide dive to Ash. Tosses Ryan Warzone back into the ring. Well, what's left of Warzone anyway? And an end of days. This is over. Ryan's done. Look at the cover. 2. Oh my God, he kicks out at 2.5 and is still alive somehow. But Bo says no way. He is finishing this off. But wait a minute, Ash leaping to the top rope. Superplex, rolling through, kick to the gut. And he's looking for his patented butterfly. Powerbomb backbreaker to finish off Bo Turner to secure the key. No, he kicks out. Ash can't believe it. But wait a minute, Jaden, there he is, sliding out of nowhere. Jackknife cover to steal the victory. Jaden Aries has secured the second key. Ash can't believe it. Aries came out of nowhere, but what a fatal 4-way this was.
Here is your winner.
But Jaden Aries now finds himself just episodes away from the great heights.
You all saw it. You all saw what happened. Myers, that nobody somehow walked out of HardcoreMania with my title, a title that I've bled for, that I've sacrificed for, that I've destroyed for. And how did he win? A fluke. That's right, a fluke. It's not because he's better than me, no. It's because Sean Larvo screwed everything up, and now that idiot's gone, and all Myers is left with is a title he doesn't deserve. And what's worse, people are actually buying into this. They're buying into the lie that Myers is somehow the better man, but deep down, he knows, I know, and the whole world knows, he doesn't belong here. He doesn't belong with that gold. I can't let this stand. I can't let that fluke be what defines me. I've been the world champion. I've held that title longer than anyone in this company could dream. And now that piece of trash is walking around with my championship like it's nothing. So tonight is going to be different. I've made sure of it. I spoke to management. I demanded that this match tonight be more than just another opportunity for Myers to get lucky. So tonight, it's a no-holds-barred match. No rules, no limits. This time there's nowhere for him to hide. No cheap tricks, no interference. It's just going to be me and him, and I will end this. I will take back what's mine. Tonight, I will show everyone that I am the real world champion. Myers, he's nothing but a footnote in my story. And I'll make sure that's all he ever is. This is my title. And tonight, I take it back.
It feels like an eternity we've been waiting for this moment. Cyrus, we're sorry I had to come to this.
A realm of witchcraft. How do you know my name?
How are you with exposition?
I can tell you I'm not one for riddles, spaceman. Now tell me what it is that...
We are here to help.
Then say something helpful.
Well, we're here to help you understand. Your existence is important.
Very nice. Now tell us something we don't know.
Well, alright. How about we tell you that we're Kirk Crimson? We are an ethereal, omnipresent entity that is in charge of your reality. And when it comes to your championship, well,
If I discover that you were somehow involved, I swear to you, you'll wish you kept waiting, Kirk Crimson. You want to play these space games with me?
Technically, this isn't space?
You're my enemy, disguised as a Dree. If you're even real outside, Tonight, I know what's real. My undisputed world championship. And if you get in my way, you'll wish you locked me in this space, not space place. Now, if you're not going to be useful, then release me of this illusion.
There was a time where you could have been champion forever. And we never would have had to have met. We are sorry.
Stop saying that. Now how do I get out of here?
The man who survived the gauntlet, the Universal Champion, or as I say, the new Universal Champion, has arrived to a thunderous ovation. Johnny Wolfster somehow survived the five-man gauntlet and finally fulfilled his destiny to get his HardcoreMania 3 moment. But now he will address the future as his reign as RHW's Universal Champion continues.
Three years ago, I won the Royal Rumble. I got my shot at HardcoreMania, and it slipped away. I came so close, but it wasn't my time. But tonight, things are different. 3 years later, I walked in with the odds stacked against me, with every doubt, every obstacle thrown my way. But here I stand, the new RHW Universal Champion. I wasn't handed this. I earned it. Every drop of sweat, every bruise, every fight. It's led me here. And this is just the beginning. because I'm not stopping until I've proven that I am the best in RHW. So to everyone out there, and to anyone who ever doubted me, you better believe I've only just begun. And tonight I prove that this right here, is my moment. This is my time. I am the Universal Champion. So, what's next for me in this championship, huh? Well, I know I'm not the first to hold this title. Far from it. The list of names that have worn this championship, it's legendary. You've got guys like Grimm, a true powerhouse. The Nightmare, a force that nobody could ignore. David Pope, a man who held this title with pride. Sean O'Grady, a man who clawed his way to the top. Hell, this title has seen so much history. But, and I think everyone here knows this, there's one name that sticks out like a sore thumb. One name that, no matter what anyone says, failed to keep this belt. Brody Ander.
Oh my god! We haven't seen Brody Anderson since Christmas Chaos back in December. He has vacated the championship due to personal reasons, but the man who never lost the championship, Brody Anderson, is back.
And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 257 pounds, Brody Anderson!
Well. Look who finally made it to the top. Johnny Wolf, congratulations, kid. You survived the gauntlet match at HardcoreMania, and now you're holding that championship. Quite the accomplishment, huh? But let's not get ahead of ourselves, all right? You're standing there, all proud of yourself, calling yourself the new Universal Champion. But there's one little detail you seem to have forgotten. I didn't lose that title, Johnny. That's right. I didn't lose this title. I was forced to vacate it due to personal issues, and you know what? That's why I'm back. I'm back to reclaim what's rightfully mine, the Universal Championship. You can stand there all proud of yourself, but don't think for 1 second that you're going to hold on to that title for long. Didn't lose it. You didn't beat me for it. And I'll be damned if I let you be the face of this division when I was the one who built it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take back what's mine. You know, Johnny, I've been watching. You've been undefeated all of last season and you've done well for yourself, I'll give you that. But let's not kid ourselves. You've been walking around like you're the man, like you've finally made it. But let's not forget something very important here. You've been bitching for years about how you were screwed out of the world title at HardcoreMania 1. You remember that, don't you? Yeah, I do. I remember it all too well. You had your moment, you were on the cusp of greatness, and then... He smirks. It was me. It was me who cashed in my case. It was me who stole your moment. It was me who made your life a living hell, Johnny. Every single damn step of the way. You think you've overcome it, but let's be real here. You're still just my bitch. Now, you're standing there with my title, acting like you've made it, like you've earned something. But the truth is, you're holding on to what's mine. You don't deserve that title, Wolf. You never did. You didn't beat me for it. You didn't earn it by defeating the best. Number you just happened to be the guy who got lucky when I was out. And now you're acting like you're some kind of champion. Face it, Johnny. You wouldn't have that belt if it wasn't for me. I made you. And now it's time for me to unmake you. So enjoy your little celebration, Wolf, because you've got one hell of a fight coming your way. And trust me, you're not walking out of this with my title. Look at you, always surrounding yourself with lowlifes. You couldn't even win the title on your own, Brody. Remember Ron Black? Yeah, you used him to win the belt, just so you could take it for yourself. always relying on someone else to do your dirty work, just like a coward. Me? Your bitch? You're damn right. You've been trying to make me your bitch for years. But let's be real here. It's you who's been the one getting in your own way. You can't get over because you need help. Every time things get tough, you call for backup. You always need someone to lift you up, don't you, Brody? You can't do it on your own. You think this is still your title? You think you've got any claim to it? Newsflash, Brody. You're washed up. You're a shadow of the man you once were, and that's why you're still stuck in the past. You can try to tear me down all you want, but the truth is, I earned this title. I fought for it. And you? You're just another washed-up, pathetic has-been who can't get the job done on his own. So go ahead, Brody. Keep talking. Keep trying to tear me down. But at the end of the day, it's me who stands here as the Universal Champion. It's me who overcame the odds and earned this title. You? You'll always be stuck in the past, using other people to do your dirty work, while I keep climbing to the top on my own. Now, you know, Johnny, you've spent years trying to get over, trying to make a name for yourself, and look at you now. You're holding the Universal Championship. And let's not kid ourselves, buddy. The reason you're holding that title right now is because Grimm saved your ass from Nick Stevens. Let's be real here. Your title win wasn't some heroic moment. It was a side quest from a man like Grimm, who decided to play the hero. Without Grimm stepping in, you would have been torn apart by Stevens. You couldn't even kick out of that pedigree. Hell, I don't even think you knew where you were. The crowd turned on you. You were done. But then, Grimm saved you. Not because you earned it, but because he wanted to prove something. You're not the hero of your own story, Johnny. You're just a come-up, a cheap shot. A man who got a shot because of someone else. And that's exactly what you are, Johnny. You're nothing more than a product of luck. A product of the fact that Grimm decided to play savior when you were about to get your ass handed to you by Nick Stevens. You've had your fun, you've had your moment, but now it's time for the truth. I'm done playing games. I'm not here to chat. I'm not here to complain about what's fair or not. I'm here for one thing, and that's the Universal Championship. So, Johnny Wolf, at Battle of the Rising Sun, I'm challenging you for the Universal Championship. I'm coming for what's mine. And this time I won't need any backup and you won't have any excuses. You're gonna learn that you can't keep that title when you don't have what it takes to stand on your own. Really? You think you can just walk your ass out here and challenge me? Nah, you gotta earn it like everyone else. Oh, you think you can just walk away, huh? Fine, but just remember this, Johnny. You will always be nothing but my bitch. No matter what you do, no matter how many titles you win, I'm living rent-free in that head of yours, and you can't escape it. Whether you like it or not, Wolf, I own you. You walk around with that title, but you're just a puppet, playing a part in my world. You think you're the big man now? Well, guess what? That title, it doesn't belong to you. It belongs to Grimm. And let's face it, Johnny, you're just Grimm's bitch now. So go ahead, walk away like the coward you are. But deep down, you know the truth. You're a joke, and that title, it's nothing more than a reminder of just how much you'll never measure up. You and that belt, you're both just a footnote in my story, Wolf.
Damn, Brody just laid it all out for Johnny Wolf. And now what does Wolf have to say? Oh my God, Wolf just clobbered him with the title belt. Johnny Wolf snapped after Anderson just said that he's basically his bitch. And now Johnny Wolf pounding away at the former Universal Champion. And I don't think that this was quite the comeback Brody anticipated tonight. But now Wolf, oh my God, Wolf looking to destroy the man he's never been able to beat, coast to coast. Somebody's got to stop this before it turns into something violent. And now Wolf with these unforgiving hooks to the defenseless Brody Anderson. Now a vicious headbutt. Something Anderson said just flipped a switch in the Universal Champion's mind as the ego that we all have come to know from Johnny Wolf boils through as Anderson tries to retreat into the corner. But in Wolf's defense, he tried to keep his cool, but Anderson just kept on talking. And now vicious knees to the face. And now Wolf going under the ring. What does he have in mind here? And oh my God, now Johnny Wolf pulling out a steel chair and cracking it over the skull of Anderson. And now Wolf absolutely unhinged, unloading chair shot after chair shot. And again.
You want to call me a bitch? You want to talk about me like I'm some puppet? Well, guess what, Brody? I earned this. I earned everything. I am not your bitch. I am not Grimm's bitch. This title is mine because I took it. You think you're in control? Think again. I control my career, Brody. I decide what happens next. Not you, not Grimm, not anyone. I am the one who stepped up, who survived when no one thought I could. I walked into that gauntlet and I came out on top, didn't I? I didn't need help. I didn't need anyone to save my ass. I earned every single second of this. And this title, it's the proof of that. I don't need anybody, Brody. I'm done being underestimated. I'm done being the punching bag. You thought you could walk in here and challenge me? You think you have the right to talk down to me? Well, guess what? You've got nothing on me. Nothing. I'm not your bitch, Brody. I'm not anyone's bitch. And if you think you're taking this title from me, you've got another thing coming. You'll never be the man you used to be. You'll never be the champion again. And you'll always remember that it was me who put you down, who ended your little reign of terror. So take a good look, Brody. This is your last shot. The Universal Champion is standing here, and it's me. You're nothing but a has-been who couldn't get it done on your own. I'm in control now.
Now Brody's somehow still alive. And oh my God, and a low blow, and a buddy buster. Wolf just unhinged. But Anderson has turned the tables. But wait a minute, now Anderson rolling over, hooking the leg as if he's going for the cover. The crowd chanting along. I think Anderson's playing mind games now. The crowd counting on the metaphorical pin.
You will always be my bitch, Wolf. You can never escape that. I own you. And as for that title, your days as champion are numbered. I'm coming for you. No more games, no more waiting. I'm going to take what's mine. Enjoy it while you can, Johnny. Because when I come for that title, you'll wish you never got in my way. You want a match, Brody? Fine. You want to come out here and try to take what's mine? I'll accept your challenge, but not under your terms. I'm not done with you, and I'm damn sure not letting you just walk all over me again. I challenge you to a last man standing match. You want me? You want my title? Fine, but you won't be able to walk out of this one, Brody. You'll have to stay down for the count. And when it's all said and done, you'll be the one left broken, while I keep this title where it belongs, around my waist. Johnny, you want to play tough? You want to settle this in a last man standing match? Well, guess what? I accept. You think you can waltz in here, flash that championship like it's your birthright, and then talk big about earning your stripes? You're living in a fantasy, Wolf. You see, while you were busy dreaming about that title, I was out there making moves, controlling my own destiny. You never had to claw your way up because every step you took was already paved by someone else. And now, you want to step into my world? Prepare yourself, because I'm not just coming to take your title. I'm coming to break you. By the time I'm done with you in that ring, there won't be a single thing left but a busted ego and a reminder that you'll always be nothing but my bitch. That's right, Wolf. No matter how high you think you climbed, deep down you know it's always been me calling the shots. And your days as champion, they're numbered.
Next up, the United States Championship Contender Series continues as AJ Parker, our newest female signing to the women's division that is already stacked, makes her debut here tonight on the season premiere of Out of Control Season 5 as she takes on the former United States Champion herself, Caitlyn Ramirez.
And her opponent from Kansas City, Missouri, Caitlyn Ramirez.
It has been an incredible night here so far on the season premiere. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Thank you for joining us here tonight. The bell rings. Women's action underway. Collar and elbow locked up middle of the ring. AJ Parker, Caitlyn Ramirez, one on top of one for the first time ever. And now wrenching the gut as AJ Parker is in full control so far. But wait a minute. Oh, vicious arm drag as Caitlyn Ramirez brings the match to the mat. Headlock is locked in well as Ramirez is trying to choke out. Oh, but she's pushed away. How about now these two still circling each other in. Once again, here we go. We got us a little locked up in the middle of the ring. Stalemate at the moment. But this time, Caitlyn Ramirez takes control as Caitlyn tries to climb the Contender Series up to reclaim her championship for the current U.S. champion, Veronica Seven. Oh, and a vicious pin takedown with a headlock, and Caitlyn's unforgiving. Not letting go. Wait a minute. AJ Parker counters her headlock with a head scissor as we are grounded now on the mat. Caitlyn Ramirez writhing in pain, trying to get out of the hold. And oh, big kick out, and both went back to their feet. Oh, nice big kick there. Caitlyn Ramirez still a drop kick, but it's blocked by Parker. Parker off the ropes. Oh, achieves the drop kick from Ramirez. And Ramirez wiping her hands of the competition. The so-called Pretty Pink Princess shocked the world at Hardcore Massacre, becoming the first ever woman to hold the Ticket to Glory briefcase and cash in night 2 of the pay-per-view. Oh my God, what a maneuver from AJ Parker. But oh, she's tripped by Caitlyn, who once again tries to turn the tables in her match. The thing about Caitlyn is she will do every dirty move, every dirty trick, and the arsenal with a nice reverse DDT to secure the victory. But now, Caitlyn scales the rope, looking for an elbow drop. AJ Parker wisely rolling out of the ring. Clothesline. Catches the kick, but Ramirez nails AJ Parker with the lariat as she falls back down to the mat. Staggering to her feet, Caitlyn Ramirez with big right hook spins her around, and a big Sahito suplex. So far, we had another contenders match to open the show. Victorious over Raven Devora, super kick blocked, and now Parker fires back with a combination. Oh, and a stiff knee to the face. But now she went into the corner, and oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, off the top of planks her down, stacks the former champion up to advance in the Contender Series that she kicked out at 2. Wait a minute, Caitlyn with her patented surprise roll up out of nowhere, and it almost did, but Parker gets out of the hold, but she runs into a super kick, and now Parker rolling out of the ring, goes for a splash to the outside, and she crashes and burns. And wait a minute, oh, and a wicked tiger bomb on the outside. But I pay attention to the ref's count. AJ Parker stands Ramirez up, pinning the former champion tonight. Would be a big statement for the division for Parker if she can manage to pull off the win. I mean, this is almost, ooh, nice, trying to go for a suplex, countering out, into a cutter. AJ Parker with a cutter out of nowhere to advance to the Contender Series and a kick out at 2. Wait a minute, what the hell? Who's this? Wait a minute. We got some, as Madison Reyes would say, goober with a camera. Oh my gosh, with the flash, blinding the face, the eyes of Parker off the ropes. Big kick to the face. And it seems one of the members of the paparazzi, now an ATL, might have just inadvertently saved Caitlyn Ramirez. STL, but no. AJ Parker rolling the shoulder up, breaking the count at 2. I mean, the paparazzi now, wait a minute, Caitlyn Ramirez with some ground and pound punches to the face. I mean, the paparazzi follows Ramirez around all the time. Obviously, because she's a supermodel, but never have they ever came to the ring and almost just cost Ramirez, her opponent, the match. But AJ Parker not letting stop it. Big knee to the face. Not letting Caitlyn stay in control for long. Oh! Corkscrew senton. And an incredible performance for Parker so far here live. Oh my god! Shooting star press. Here and out of control, as I said. But now Ramirez staggering to her feet. What is Parker looking for? Parker off the rope, and she nails Ramirez with a suicide dive. It's been a long time coming here for Parker as she finally signed on the dotted line. And she's finally here under the bright lights of RHW, competing on her longest running weekly show. Out of control, now to the top rope. Ramirez with a hook. AJ jumping over, but oh, what a big slap from Ramirez as she fires back with a barrage of slaps, and now a drop kick takes her down. Now AJ Parker climbing to the top, or using the ropes to get back to her feet. Ramirez going for a clothesline, but the rope is pulled as she falls to the floor below. And oh my god, springboard moonsault. But don't worry, Ramirez is there to catch AJ Parker. But Parker's not done. She's rolling back into the ring. What does she have in mind here? Oh my god. She shoots off with another suicide dive. But she's still going. Looking for a third suicide dive. And Ramirez just cannot catch a break. And now, wait a minute, off the ropes. Oh, and a big splash. As at this point, Ramirez isn't even getting up to her feet. And Parker with an incredible sequence of suicide dives. Now off the ropes, and a moonsault yet again. Standing up, a lifeless Caitlyn Ramirez. Parker to the top rope. But wait a minute, Ramirez, oh my god, avalanche hurricanrana. No, she holds on, and she tweaked her knee on the fall down. And a middle rope moonsault. AJ Parker hooks the leg, looking to climb the ranks. No, somehow the former U.S. champion is still alive. But wait a minute, somebody pulling AJ Parker out of the ring. What the hell is Damien Vex doing here? He was ejected by the referee earlier in the night. But what is he doing? Helping? Oh, and a forearm! Voice crack. Taking the ref down. But AJ not letting him stop it. Now what the hell? As Victoria interfering. And now she nails Parker with a future shock DDT. What the hell is going on? And now Caitlyn Ramirez trying to swing a chair at Parker. Parker sees it coming. And a pump handle power bomb. Stacks Ramirez up. Besides, with the interference, AJ Parker secures the win. But you have to wonder, why the hell did Damien Vex and Victoria try to help the former U.S. champion? But what a win for Parker. Even with the odds stacked against her, she still walks out victorious. But oh no! And now Victoria returns the chop block. And now a second future shock DDT. What the hell is going on? And now a body slam onto the trash can. And now Ramirez tossing her into Victoria and an assisted powerbomb. But now what the hell do these two have? As some kind of alliance is formed here tonight. After being rolled up like a doofus at HardcoreMania 3 in the Universal Championship Gauntlet, we will hear from the RHW Hall of Famer himself, Adam Riley next.
Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, Adam Riley!
Now let me just make something crystal clear for all of you. That loss at the Gauntlet, that was a fluke. A complete fluke. Johnny Wolf rolling me up. That was the best moment of his career, but it will never happen again. You see, I know what's next for me. And trust me, it's gonna be platinum perfect. I've got something up my sleeve. I've got a project I'm working on. You'll all find out real soon, and when you do, you'll all realize just how wrong you were to doubt me. You'll realize that I'm the best thing that's ever happened to this company, just like I always said. I'm an RHW Hall of Famer. I built this place from the ground up. When people talk about RHW, they're talking about me. I am the backbone of this company. Without me, none of this would be here. I've carried this place through thick and thin, and now it's time for me to take control of my future. Time for me to show exactly why I've been the cornerstone of RHW's success. You all doubt me, but mark my words. The project I'm working on is going to shake this place to its core. It's going to remind everyone why I'm the best, why I'm the guy who put RHW on the map. And no matter how many little flukes happen along the way, this is my show. Always has been, always will be. And while we're at it, let's talk about what's next for me. I know all of you have been wondering, what's Adam Riley going to do next? Well, I'm glad you asked because I've got my eyes set on something very special. You see, while some of you want to play in the big leagues, I'm looking at something more substantial. I'm talking about the RHW Workhorse Championship. That's right, Jackson Drake. I'm talking about your title. You're the so-called workhorse of RHW. Well, I'm about to show you what a real workhorse looks like. I'm done sitting around, waiting for my shot at the top. You may be the champion now, but you're not ready for what I bring to the table. Let's face facts, Jackson. You've had that title for long enough now, but all you've done is take the easy road. You hide behind the idea that you're the tough guy, the guy who can grind through anything. But in reality, you're just another guy who's been riding a wave of mediocrity. You think you're a workhorse? Fine. But I'm the thoroughbred, And I'm about to take that belt right off your waist. Jackson Drake, you've been walking around like you've earned that title. You've been acting like you're some untouchable force in RHW. But I'm here to remind you, you're not. You're just a man with a belt. And in this business, I've seen guys like you come and go. You can talk about being the hardest worker in the room all you want, but in the end, it's about who gets the job done. And I always get the job done. You know, Jackson, I've been around this company for a long time. I've seen the big names come and go. I've seen the so-called workhorses take their title and wear it like a badge of honor. But when I set my sights on something, I don't just take it. I dominate it. And trust me, that workhorse championship, it's coming home with me. And as for you, Jackson, I'm putting you on notice. You can pretend like you're untouchable, but the truth is, you're not in my league. I'm a Hall of Famer for a reason. I'm the backbone of this company. I've done what no one else has. And when it's all said and done, Jackson, you'll be the one looking up at me, and you'll be wishing you never took me lightly. So here's the deal, Jackson. I'm coming for that title. You've had your fun, but I'm going to show you what it really means to be the best. I'll be the one standing at the top with that workhorse championship around my waist. Because when it comes down to it, I'm the one who built this place, and I'm the one who's going to take it to the next level. So get ready, Jackson. The Adam Reilly era is coming, and you're going to be nothing more than a stepping stone on my path to greatness. You're not a workhorse. You're just a placeholder. And I'm platinum perfect.
Here she comes! The brand new women's champion! The woman who ended the forever reign! Here comes Cheryl Malone!
Make your way to the ring from London, England, the Women's World Champion, Cheryl Malone!
Oh my God, what a reception. Thank you guys, thank you so much. These past few weeks have been insane. But at last I can be here in this ring with all of you as the new RHW champion. What a night. In England, my home, in front of all my people, against Madison Reyes, the most important woman in RHW and my former friend. It was my moment. When I stepped into that ring, I knew I couldn't fail. I couldn't let down all the people watching me, waiting for my victory. I'm still processing everything that happened. You know, I'm living a dream. A few months ago, I was planning to retire from the ring. And now, well, life changes too fast. Of course, I've had time to celebrate and enjoy what I've accomplished, but I think it's time to get back to work. Madison has been an example to me, despite everything that's happened between us. She showed me how a true champion should reign. So the celebrations are over. It's time to get back in the action. So let's do something. Next episode of Out of Control. Fatal four-way, 4 women face-to-face to earn a title shot against me at the next pay-per-view, Battle of the Rising Sun. It's time to start writing my story as the new RHW champion. Ladies, good luck.
The following contest is
RHW Premier Main Event, a HardcoreMania 3 rematch between Cyrus and the brand new, undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Meyers. For 366 days, this man ruled as the RHW World Champion with an iron fist. But that came all crashing down as Cyrus' empire imploded at HardcoreMania 3. But it was a triple threat, and now tonight, Cyrus has a chance to prove the Meyers win was nothing more than a fluke in the season premiere of Out of Control 5. Now here comes the man that toppled it all. The brand new undisputed world champion. The leader of the Killshot Foundation, Meyers. Won the Ticket to Glory contract back in June at Hardcore Massacre 4. Sat on it for 6 months to announce and locked away that he was cashing in the tank to add himself to the match at HardcoreMania 3 and was taken out due to an injury, but his alter ego Merstriel saved the day, leading to Meyers securing his first RHW championship. That championship being the #1 prize in RHW.
Introducing the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 264 pounds, Cyclone! And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 233 pounds, the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Showtime Meyers!
We are about to witness one of the biggest main events in RHW Out of Control history. What a match to close off what it has been an incredible night so far as they battle for the Undisputed Championship that appears to be missing a side plate. As Cyrus looks to reclaim the gold and Meyers looks to solidify his reign as world champion, as this no-hold-barred match starts now. Anything goes, pinfall must take place in the ring, submission as well. And now these two staring each other down, face to face. And this match has an exploding a barrage of punch. Just after punch to start the match. Both men have absolute disdain for each other. Meyers ducking under the big boot. Wait a minute. Oh, they threw in a super kick to the former world champion. Cyrus, exactly a year ago today, walked into the main event of Out of Control season premiere for season 4 as world champion. And now he walks into it as the challenger. And now Meyers wastes no time going to the top rope. And now, wait a minute, Meyers going for a headbutt, but Cyrus rolling out of the way. Cyrus has definitely been in a different mind state since being pinned by Shinku Hinata just a couple episodes ago. And a rolling power bomb from Cyrus, who now looking to show his power with the power bomb. Wait a minute, Meyers fighting off. And now has him up in the fireman's carry position. The challenger filing down, fighting up and counter for counter here in this World Championship match. Oh, and a big insecurity from Meyers. Cyrus rolling to the apron. And wait a minute, a big right hook. And Cyrus draped down on the apron. And a stunner. Cyrus falling to the floor. Meyers in full control so far. A loss here for Meyers would be absolutely detrimental. Oh, but a flying trash Caitlyn from Cyrus clocks the champion in the face. I mean, this is the defense. Your first defense after winning and ending the longest world championship reign in RHW history. And could you imagine if Cyrus reclaims the gold here tonight? And now crashing down with this trash can lid, but he rolled away in a kick to the gut. Cyrus rolling out of the way, leaving clothesline dumped by Meyers. And now what is Meyers going for? Oh my gosh, oh, and a big fall away reverse slam as Meyers is on a roll. Irish short bite, Cyrus reverses. Meyers ducking under. Oh, but a big clothesline from Cyrus as the welts start to form. These two have been beating the absolute hell out of each other tonight. And a lariat takes Meyers down. And now Cyrus with a right hook. I think I know what Cyrus is going for. That patented drive-by dropkick. Setting up for it. Oh, but he's clobbered with a traffic cone from the world champion. I don't know where he got that from, but now he's on just wailing on Cyrus. But now Cyrus, though, only been pinned 2 times in his RHW career, one by Shinku Hinata. Wait a minute. Hold the thought. Atomic drop on top of the cone. And Cyrus writhing in pain. And Meyers delivered an end of an era super kick to end the reign of Cyrus at HardcoreMania. But now Meyers looking for a title drop kick, and it's countered. But many people are saying that Meyers' win is a little tainted after it was a triple threat match that he originally wasn't even supposed to be in. But now Meyers has turned the tides. Trying to lift him up in the powerbomb. But Meyers with the punches to the face, fighting out of the hold. Flying forearm followed by a skip up. And an atomic drop. Cyrus just can't catch a break. And a big scoop slam. And now Meyers looking to set up for something. And wait a minute, rolling. Kick to the back of the neck. Cyrus is in a whole world of hurt here, not for long. Drop kick, sidestep on the champion. Big kick to the gut. And look at the gash on the back of Cyrus. And now repeated kicks to the gut. Meyers crawling to the ropes. Off the ropes, going for a big boot. Wait, he pulled the rope down and Cyrus falls to the floor below. And Meyers with a corkscrew shooting star press. But nobody home. And Cyrus nails him with the back with that trash can. Now we've seen Cyrus go absolutely berserk when he's on the edge of losing his world championship, but Cyrus is never... This is the only third match competing here in RHW without him being champion. Wait a minute. Myers catching him with an avalanche Spanish fly out of nowhere as Cyrus, went to the top rope. Myers tosses him into the corner and big right hook. Cyrus draped down on the bottom rope. But wait a minute. Myers looking to add some insult to injury and drive-by drop kick to Cyrus. Myers going for a double foot stomp off the springboard. And Myers with a moonsault. Cyrus rolling out of the way. And Cyrus, wait a minute. Inverted power slam. This has been one hard-hitting, no-holds-barred contest as Myers taunts Cyrus to get up. But wait a minute. Cyrus pushes out of the way. And a big jumping neck breaker. But wait a minute. Cyrus is favoring the chest. Didn't quite get up after that neck breaker right away. Cyrus has definitely been, they'll use the term crashing out as of late, but it definitely almost guarantee that his tailbone is hurting at this moment in time. I mean, I've never seen anybody drop on top of a traffic cone like that. Now Myers with a very cocky elbow drop to Cyrus. Now, wait a minute, Myers going to the corner. Myers setting up with something big. Cyrus coming up, but he staggers down on the one knee. Myers charging in, and a kick to the back of the skull. And now Myers wastes no time flying to the top rope. Cyrus getting back up to his feet. What does Myers have in mind here? Going for a tightrope drop. Cyrus sidesteps and Myers crashes down onto the canvas. And Cyrus with some punches to the skull. Punch after punch to the world champion. The crowd here wants nothing to do with Cyrus. And now, big right hand brings the champion back down. And now Cyrus is calling for the end. Kicking gut. Wait a minute. No, Myers catches it. Takedown. And now, wait a minute. Cyrus trying to crawl over to the ropes with wait a minute. Cyrus sliding out the back door, catching the leg. Irish whip, no, the champion countering out. So far, every member of the Killshot Foundation is holding gold, but now Myers finding himself trapped in the corner with a consistent barrage of punishment for the former world champion. And now Myers is trapped in the corner. Now Cyrus is absolutely unhinged, slamming his back of his neck into the canvas with no regard. And now Cyrus taking some time to try to rekindle the flame of his fallen empire. And now a stun gun as he falls off the top rope. Wait a minute, I was just getting ready to say he was in full control, but Myers countering out. And Cyrus rolling to the outside. And Myers looking to capitalize on the weakened state of Cyrus. Oh! And a very cocky senton. And a rapid fire kicks to the face. Myers dishing out all kinds of punishment tonight. And now, oh my God! What a maneuver, but Cyrus seeing it coming, capitalizing on the mistake, and nailing it with a stomp on the outside. And now, wait a minute, Cyrus found a valuable opening in this match, nailing him with a stomp after that mistake. And now Cyrus looking to set up, possibly for the super stomp. And he's calling for it, going, wait a minute, Myers rolling, step down the way, Cyrus go rolling through. And nailed on the corkscrew DDT, hooks the leg to retain the world championship. No, Cyrus kicks out at the last possible second. So wait a minute, Myers wastes no time, looking for the super kick. The very same super kick that ended the historic reign of Cyrus, but he's still alive, at least for now. And now wait a minute, Myers goes to stand him up, but he's nailed with a headbutt from the Cyrus. And a headbutt yet again. And now Cyrus looking to pick apart a body part, stomps to the palm. Myers writhing in agony. And now Cyrus locking in a Boston Crab.
So this is the great Myers, huh? The world champion. You must be kidding me. They handed you that title because they were desperate for someone to hold it. What a joke. This is what happens when they let anyone wear the gold. You think you're a champion. Nah, you're just a placeholder. I'm the real champ around here, and everyone knows it.
Cyrus with a shit ton of trash talk, but Meyers fighting out of the Boston Crab. Cyrus trying to get to his feet, and Meyers, the Pele kick, no! Cyrus steps out of it, and a big right hook. And wait a minute, Cyrus with the drive-by! And now Cyrus once again finding an opening off the counter, and a stomp this time in the ring. Cyrus hooks the leg, rule the Empire. Somehow managed to come back. No, Meyers kicks out of two. Cyrus can't believe it. Going for a big boot, falling onto the apron. Right hook for Meyers. Cyrus countering. Oh, and he pulled down onto the bottom rope. Cyrus getting to his feet. On the top rope, but wait a minute. Meyers trying to go for an avalanche suplex. He's countered out. Cyrus, though, trying to position himself on the top rope. Super stomp! Cyrus not appreciating the crowd's choice of words here tonight and goes for the cover. Was he too late, though? No, Meyers is still alive. Cyrus is not a fan of the crowd telling him how they feel, as now Cyrus sets up. We're pulling out a ladder now. Oh my God, what does Cyrus have in mind? The crowd here in the UK is not a fan of the former world champion, as now the Cyrus scaling the ladder. I mean, Meyers has been rocked after that super stomp, but somehow managed to muster out a kick out. And oh my God, super stomp off the top of the ladder. But wait a minute, though. Cyrus choosing not to go for the pin right away.
This is the great Meyers. The world champion. You must be kidding me. For you. They handed you that title because they were desperate for someone to hold you, carrying this company on my back. This is what I get in return when they let anyone wear the gold. Treat me. You think you're a champion, and now you're just a placeholder. I'm the real champ around here, and everyone knows it. Everything. And you disrespect me like this. You think I suck? No. It's you who don't know greatness when you see it. You think you're better than me? You think this is what this company deserves? No. This is my title, and I'm taking it back. I'm done playing around. I will reclaim my world title, and there's nothing you or anyone else can do to stop me. I will be world champion again. And this time, I'm doing it for me. Not you. Not anyone else. Just me.
Your time was up at HardcoreMania, and it's up now. The Meyers era is here to stay, and you, your old, washed-up hag ass, will be nothing but a memory. When you turn around just like you did at HardcoreMania, I'm going to kick your face off, and I'll be keeping this title around my waist forever. This is my era now. Get used to it, because you're irrelevant.
No. 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 This isn't how it ends. This is not over. You will die.
Damn, what a super kick! Hooks the leg to retain the championship. The arrogance of Cyrus got the better of him. At the end of the day, yet again, the super kick did it, and Meyers is still the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion.
You want to know something, Myers? You want to know what the real problem is here? It's this place. It's the damn bookers. It's the fans who sit there and cheer for the same bullshit over and over again. You think you're the future of this company, Myers? Ha! You don't know anything. I gave this place everything. I spent a year of my life as the undisputed world champion, putting on the best damn story this place has ever seen. And what did I get in return? Nothing. You all turned your backs on me, just like the bookers. Just like the damn Twitter haters who can't shut up about how bad everything is. You know what? I agree. I agree with every single one of you. This place is a damn joke. I busted my ass for you people, for this company, for the bookers who couldn't see greatness if it slapped them in the face. I told a story that no one else could, and yet none of it mattered. Not to you, not to them, not to anyone. Fuck Myers. Fuck Lincoln. Fuck the bookers. Fuck you, the audience who cheer for this trash. And fuck everyone who bitches on Twitter about how this place is dog shit. You all can have it. I gave it my all, and for what? For nothing. I'm done. I'm done trying to be the hero. I'm done trying to make this place mean something. You know what? I quit.
That's not Simon Drake, but holy shit! It has been almost 3 years. But the man who stabbed the dagger in the back of Simon Drake, David Ruede, is back on Out of Control. If you are not familiar with this man, he's part of the most dominant faction you've ever seen at RHW. The Kings of Chaos. But he was the one that plunged the dagger into Simon Drake's back, ending historic Triple Crown title reign. But we have not seen David Ruede since HardcoreMania 1 back in 2021. But what is he doing back at RHW, this backstabbing bastard?